Hello everybody, Jared back again, and welcome to another episode of NHL 21 Franchise Mode with your Vancouver Canucks. Alright guys, let's just jump back into this here. So, we finished off the end of the season. I believe we got the President's Trophy. Let's just confirm if I'm right or not. I cannot recall right now. I'm thinking that we did. I think we did. Did we? We did, yeah. Beat out the Tampa Bay Lightning by 1 point. It's pretty crazy that they still are as dominant as they are. Their core must be getting pretty old. It'd be kind of interesting to go see what their team looks like. You know what? I want to go see what the Vegas Golden Knights look like again anyway. I know we showed them at the end of last episode, but I kind of want to see Tampa Bay now as well. We're going to see both of them. All right, so Vegas and Tampa Bay. Let's see. Luckily, they're very close to each other. Right, that's right. Tampa Bay had some crazy center depth. I'm not too sure why they have a third line center as their first line center. Probably Cody Glass I would put on the first line, Carlson on the second. Yeah, that seems a bit interesting. And then Boakfist, who is pretty sick, actually. Another two-way, though. And as you guys know, we have way too many two-way forwards. All right, oh, shoot. I wanted to see Tampa Bay. Just for the fun of it, let me see Tampa Bay. What are they looking like now? Because that Stamkos would be 37, 38? I mean, to be honest, most of their core is pretty young. Yeah, so Stamkos is absolutely getting a little bit older here. Here's an old Calgary line. I don't know about Grigor. I don't know who you are. Apparently, I'm not enough of an Avalanche fan to know who you are. They actually aren't that crazy, to be completely honest. Stamkos is 38. Obviously, Point's still in his prime, and Kucherov is still in his prime. So maybe they're not regressing as much as I thought they would. Hedman at 35 is still 92 overall, and Sergachev at his prime there as well. They're actually not that great of a team. I wonder why they are so crazy. I mean, Vazzy's 31 still, so he's going to be elite for a while yet. I guess if you have a good goaltender in this game, you can, be taken pretty far. But I think they were a little bit carried that season. All right, let's get some simming done here, guys. See how we do against the Vegas Golden Knights. All right, I'm just going to sim straight up to Game 4, see what we're getting up to. Come on, boys. 11-2 loss. Good Lord. And then we come back and we win 2 in a row. What happened? What happened? I do not know. Okay, so that means that if we won 2, we can get ourselves up to Game 6 here. With no, wait, stop. Okay, good. Whew. I want to see us actually beat them if we're going to beat them. All right, let's get ourselves up to Game 6 here, and we will slow sim this game just to see if we can get past them here. First slow sim in a while. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, let's get this. We're just going to sim the entire period here. Period 1, Besser for us. And, they actually, never mind. It's the wrong, for some reason, I was still on Tampa Bay. Stefan on Wallstead and Besser on Dostal. All right, next period here. Man, they come back. Yamamoto and Laharuk. I'm not even going to try and say that. All right, so they are up 3-1. Let's see if we can come back here and get it done in Game 6. I would prefer us not to be kicked out again in the first round. Come on, Canucks. We are being outshot dramatically right now, and I'm not happy about this. This is a bit giving me flashbacks, but Petey, come on. Good job, Petey. Power play goal. Come on, boys. You can do it. Kill it off. Come on. Oh, Cody Glass. That sucks. Well, I think that's it for us, guys. They outshot us by a decent amount. But we have one more shot at it. Here is hoping. Multiple morale changes due to ice time. Well, if you're getting morale changes due to ice time, how about you, push those morale... Ooh. Oh, that's right. Mikey was out. Right. Okay. To go goalies here. Do I want to even send... Okay, he's injured, though. Can I hold it the way it is? No, I have to send him down. Oh, man, that sucks. Okay, dude. Hopefully you don't get snagged up. Okay, he just lost some morels. Okay, well, Mikey, do not go in net, please. I want you to get fully recovered. So hopefully Mikey will stay where he is for a little while. Let's go down to the AHL here and throw in the goalie here. There you go, my friend. Hold down the fort down there. Okay, and it is time for one more sim game. Let's see if we survive this little hassle here. All right, so period 1. We are up 3-1. AX, and Bo Horvat, who had just having a crazy goal spurt right now in the real life. All right, let's do the next episode period, and it is a goalless period. Okay, so we are up 3-1. We are still being extremely outshot here, which, come on, boys, let's do a little better here. Let's stop with the getting outshot. Bo Horvat, 2 goals in this game. Love to see it. And Army X gets himself a hat trick. Jack Hughes comes in and puts in that big marker. We are blowing these boys out. They got 42 shots on our goalie here. Oh, but Jason Schwartz got a goal on Wallstead. Still got some absolutely insane stats in that game, though, for Wallstead. I wonder if our young goalie was in net for that first game. Oh, man. Well, Andrew Shaw is out with an injury here, so who do we have to throw in his plate? That would be scratched. I either have Darlene. Who's better defensively here? Oh, is it not going to show me? 82, 74, not great. I think this guy's not half bad. No, I want to see his... I don't want to scout you. Yeah, so you're here for our defensive stats here, so we're going to throw you in. Mott is a center, left wing, center, and then left wing. So you just get to play on your off wing there, Altonen. We're getting +1s all around, though. That's pretty cool. Nope. Just a thought. I was just thinking, guys. Just thinking. All right, let's continue on and see who our next victim is. We've made it out of the first round. Success. Done better than we did last year. And the LA Kings. Okay, let's go. Marky's already back. Love to see it. So that means, right, he didn't play that last game and he's back in. Let's go see what LA is looking like. They should be absolutely stacked with the pool of talent they have right now. So hopefully they've all matured. Well, not hopefully for us, but hopefully for them, they've all matured into... Oh, JT Miller sitting there on the Ducks. That's pretty cool. What am I looking for here, guys? Right. Los Angeles. There we go. All right, so Byfield and Turcotte have both turned into absolute studs. Turcotte more than anything else. His shot isn't as good as I thought it would be, actually, but his offensive awareness is absolutely insane. Can I see your full career stats here? What have you been doing? Yeah, he's been a 40-goal scorer. 45 goal scorer for basically his entire career there in LA since 2023. He took a few years to percolate, and then he's just been hitting the ground running there. So that's awesome. Absolutely awesome to see. Byfield, what about you, my friend? Power forward. Wouldn't be an interesting person to have on our team, to be completely honest, in that second line. But I'm gonna leave you. I don't need you, my friend. How have you been doing points wise? 70 points. He's been about... I mean, he had a few years where he wasn't great, and then this last year he's really come forward. Not as good as everybody thought he would be. Yanni Gord as your fourth line center. They have some decent center depth here. They have this Lutzer guy who's pretty sick. How'd you do this year? Assist man, apparently. So he's dishing the puck to Turcotte. And then they have this other guy, Gavin, here, who's a two-way. Interesting. Very interesting. How did you do? You're kind of a hybrid. Okay. Yeah, that's they got something to be scared of there. Doughty is still at a 91, so he's going to be coming off fairly quickly. And then after Doughty, they really don't have him that much special. They must have they had really almost nobody in goal there. Okay, well, I feel like this is going to be a little bit easier for us. I say that, and then EA is going to be like, what, you mean those guys are easy? No. Watch Watch them beat you in 4. Bunch of they're just jerks over there sometimes. All right, let's get up to game 4. See how we do. 5-2 win. 3-2 loss. 5-4 win. All right, so that means we can get ourselves up to the next game. If we win the next one, we will be up to eliminate them in this game here. All right, so we are up 3-1 in the series. Jasper Wallsted's getting some morale for ice time. Jonathan Deline, are you in? Wait, why is Jonathan Deline having oh, gosh darn it, stupid menu lag. Headlines. Why were you getting yeah, you're not in, dude. It was saying he was getting lost morale due to play style or whatever the thing is. The one that means that you're actually playing. Performance, there's the word. And he shouldn't be performing because he's not in the lineup. Okay, well, we'll have to see if that weirdness continues. All right, let's get ourselves some periods simmed here. So period number 1, we are up 2-0 on the LA Kings. PD and Ma on Riddick. Love to see it. Period number 2, basically from the same spot too. Interesting. And Brendan Carlo and Ma gets his second. I think we are going to be heading to the 3rd round here, guys. Absolutely love to see it. Let's see how the Airbrand last period of this series plays out. They could have a comeback. As I say that, Quinton Byfield scores 1 on Wallstead. Come on, boys. Come on, Wallstead. You got to keep that nice stats going, man. You've had a fairly sick, unless that first game was like 11 goals on like 20 shots or something. Bo Horvat continuing on his absolute tear through the playoffs here. Simming complete. We are on to the next round. Absolutely love to see it. This is glorious, everybody. Glorious, I say. All right, let's get ourselves up to this day here. We should be able to see. Nope, this round is not over yet. I guess up to the 7th then. Taking forever for everybody to do things. All right, Dallas is our next opponent. Conference finals. Come on, boys. Let's see what we got. And the point leader seems to be like jumping around between Podkozin and oh, I'm looking at. No, that's what I want to see. Can I see player stats? I think that'll show me what it is during the playoffs here. Yeah, Besser, Podkozin, PD. Horvat was leading for a while. He's dropped off a little bit, but that's 4 players point a game. It's basically our top line, and then Brock Besser, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe Army X is actually up there. Either way, our forward core is doing quite well. Luke Hughes is having a fairly decent playoffs here. He's beaten out his brother, actually, which is interesting. He never beats out his brother in points. All right, and let's see how Wallsted's doing. DiPietro's played 1 game for a second, but it looks like Jesper Wallsted's been in goal for all of the games. So that 1 game probably dropped his save percentage down from like a 918 down to a 913. He's been having an absolute tear of a postseason. Love to see it. All right. Oh, right. We have to see what the Stars are looking like. Haven't seen them for a while. Sorry, guys. Parched today. All right, let's take a look at the Dallas Stars. I'm assuming Ben's gone. I don't see him, so I think he might have retired. Tyler Seguin, still wrecking face at 34 years old. He's going to be regressing fairly soon, but for right now, he's doing okay. So they've got a bit of an aging 1-2 on the center line there. Unfortunately, I think they're kind of in their window. Yeah, they have a bit of an older core group in general, to be completely honest. And outside of their center, they don't have a lot of depth. I have follows here, actually. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, look, they are not a young team. I mean, 34 years old is pretty young, guys. I understand. They do have Heiskanen still, and they have Chris Tanev. Chris Tanev! We keep thinking about getting this boy back, but we never do. And you're getting a little too old there, dude. It would be kind of fun to bring him back for his late years here. But you know what? He's get to play with Miro Heiskanen, so he's having a pretty good time with it, I think. And then in net, Binnington and Georgiev. Wow, that's a pretty nice 1-2 punch, actually. We'll see if that's enough to take on our team here. I'm going to say it's probably not. And I was right last time, so hopefully I am right this time. Now, is there a chance, guys? Is there a chance that we win the Stanley Cup here? I don't know. There's a possibility. I'm not going to look at the draft. 1-1. Oh, we are up 2-1 in the series, so that means we can get ourselves to this game, possibly. Andrew Shaw is back up. I'm going to let myself go for just a second. Nope. Is that a sign? So it's 2-2. Let's see how this game goes. Are we going to be up for elimination or up for a win here? We're up for a win. I'm going to leave Andrew Shaw out. We got the +1 on that fourth line for right now. Okay, so Jonathan Dahlin's losing morale for ice time now. Kind of okay with it. Jonathan Dahlin. All right, let's see how this first period goes. Simming through. They are up 3-0. Come on, boys. Second period. Come on, you guys got to get back. We have to get more than 6 shots here. And Army X comes back. Can we get this game going here? All right, come on, guys. 3 goals. I'll even stick with 2 goals. Yes, EP. Come on, boys. We can do it. We've come back in the shot department. But can we come back in the goal department? Come on, boys. Let's take these guys out now. Oh, March Assault comes back and makes it 2-4. Come on, boys. Come on. You can do it. Nope. Fogle. I think that's it for the game, boys. Heading to a game 7 in the conference finals. Okay, well, it is what it is. I feel I have a half decent feeling about this game 7. I'm a little bit nervous. I wouldn't mind this being a win, but apparently not. Oh, did I just see properly? I think that, yeah, the Maple Leafs have made it to the Stanley Cup final. Whew. That's going to be interesting if we play them, or even if Dallas Stars plays them, or even if they just win. Okay, boys, come on. We got this. Period number 1, tied 1-1. Bjork and Lind. All right, boys, come on. Period number 2, nothing. Ooh, nail biter. All right, let's sim this up. All right, boys, it's now or never. Second time to get to the Stanley Cup finals. Oh, no, Jankrook. Come on, boys. Yes, Brock Besser. Beauty. Prince Charming right there. The flow. Come on, boys. Come on, Podkozen. Yes. Oh, and Army X. Is that the last thing? Is that the nail in the coffin? Good job, boys. Ooh, guys. I don't even want to try and pronounce that name. Sjarnlund. Come on, boys. Hold on. Godet. Yes. Oh, Stanley Cup finals. Love to see it. Oh, these boys. All right, guys, let's go take a quick look at the Maple Leafs here and see what we have to go up against here. Look at PD's point totals there. Love to see it. All right, view lines. Let's take a quick look at the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto. And the big 3 are still relatively young, in their prime, wrecking face. But the captain, I think, is probably gone. Is this? Well, there's Jamie Benn. We found him, everybody. What have you been up to, Jamie? Have you been here for a while? No, did you either get traded or signed here this year? Did not get the point totals of his past years, did he? Looks like he got injured last year, maybe. So he hasn't really been himself since 2022, 2023. But I mean, 22 goals is nothing to sneeze at. Even 19 goals, really. He's just lost his assist touch, apparently. Oh, well. Well, we'll see how he gets. He got 100 points one year, didn't he? No, 89 points was his big year. Okay, never mind then. Well, still a awesome dude. And from Vancouver, so that's why I like him. Oh, role of a depth forward. Yuck. 82 years old, and 82 overall, and you're calling yourself a depth forward? That's interesting. All right, so Jacob Slavin and Timothy Lindgren and Rasmus Sandin. So Lindgren and Sandin both panned out for them. That's awesome. They have Troy Stetcher, so there's going to be our Canuck alumni that we are going to be facing, who has really good stats in this game. I really do like Troy. But Jacob Slavin, Lindgren, this is actually a awesome top 6. There's a reason why these guys got as far as they have. Ooh, and Shchurkin. Lovely. That's going to suck. This is going to be a rough ride for us, guys. We're going to have to see how this goes. Okay. All right. So we beat them in 7, so it should start like basically right away. Yep, there it is. Next round of playoffs, Stanley Cup Finals, 2 Canadian Goliaths. Let's see. Let's sim the first 3 games and see what happens. 3-4 loss, 7-4 loss, 6-4 loss. No. Oh no. You guys, I think that we are going to lose here. Oh, well, we're just going to have to see. Okay, that sucks. Oh, I really wanted this to be the year. All right, simming game. Can we come back for a 4-game sweep here? It wouldn't be a sweep. It would be us sweeping 4 games. I'm not feeling too confident in this, guys, I must say. Oh, not pause. I want to sim this period. But hey, 4th line gets a goal. Let's shirkshin. I'm not going to try and say it. And 2nd period. Oh, no, wait. We have the same color. Austin Matthews comes back and gets one, but Jack Hughes gets a 2nd one in the period there. 3rd period. Come on, boys. Fighting for our lives here. Can we hold out? Matthews is like, nah, man, this is my rink. We're going to take this on. We're out shooting them by a decent amount. So hopefully, come on, boys. Podkozin comes back. Yes. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Are we gonna end it there? What's happening? What's the story? Come on, boys. We got this. Come on, hold it out. Hold out. Hold out. Yes. He says, so excited to be back in a series 3-1. Yuck. This is gonna be a nail biter every single game. Ugh. Come on, boys. Come on. I think they can do it. I have somewhat faith. Come on, boys. First period number 1, simming, no goals, 17-8. Wow, they peppered Wallstead, but he just shut the door. Period number 2, 2-2. Man, that blue really does not help. So Hughes and Besser get on the score sheet, but then Miner and Lindgren are like, no, we're not going down without a fight. We still only have 14 shots in this game. Come on, boys. Come on, hold strong. We can do it. Come on, Podkozin? No, Walmart. Oh no, come on, guys. More shots. We got to get back in this. This can't be the end. This cannot be the end. Come on, boys. Kill this, kill it. Yes, come on. Petey, I'm calling on you, dude. Captain Bo? Podkozin, there it is. And then Brock Besser. Everybody I didn't call out, all the stars I didn't call out are like, what, you don't want us to score? Fine. And then they all come back. Love to see it. Oh, amazing. So Adam Getting has been losing some morale due to ice time. I'm sorry, dude. My team is doing relatively well. I'm too scared to change anything right now. Let's see how this goes. All right. Come on, boys. This is it. We need to win this to get to the next game here, to get to the Stanley Cup Finals. Come on, boys. First period. Besser and Will Nye, the hockey guy. Period number 2. Oh, we are down 3-2. Army gets one, but then Merkley and Robertson gets one. Oh, come on, boys. Come back in this game. Come on. Force a game 7. We kill it. Yeah, we kill it. We're fairly even in shots here. It's been a fairly even game. Can we come back? Nope. Come on, kill this one too, guys. Stop taking stupid penalties. Stop taking penalties. Come on, boys. Come on. Last 5. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Put the puck in the net, everybody. No. Oh, and we are done. Game 6. Oh, the pain. The pain. Oh, God. We've gotten so close. Twice. Oh, that hurts. It hurts, I say. Oh. The horror, the Toronto Maple Leafs, good for them. What a team. What a top line on that team. Oh, that sucks. Oh, Podkozin, 15 goals. He tried his best. We lost some morale at the end there. Just going to take a look at our, I don't think we can have anybody to really send a contract to. There is this guy. I'm not going to send one to Alex. Although he wants to come back. Alex Edler has not retired yet. I wouldn't mind holding on to him. Really? Your top 6? I mean, sure. I'm just sending it to a few of these guys that I like, just so I don't have to deal with them later. You know what? I probably could just deal with this later, but I do want Alex Edler. Alex, what are you asking for, dude? Yeah, dude, come on back. 40-year-old Alex Edler. There was no goalies, right? Oh, they want extensions. Oh, those are my my younger goalies, my AHL goalies. I'm gonna wait until I just wanted to make sure I had nobody massive that I was waiting to give a contract to, and I don't. So let's get ourselves out to the draft. We're gonna get the draft done here as well. The Texas Stars, the Dallas Stars team got the Calder, and the Toronto Maple Leafs won that cup. Hey, Alex is like, yeah, and Nazen's like, yeah, and that guy's like, yeah. Do you like? Okay, so Nashville has moved up to the first overall. Amazon, Anaheim from 10-3, and Pittsburgh from 1-2. And we do not have a pick in the top 10 here, top 15, sorry. So let's just get to go look at the draft class. That top 2 pick, this guy, could be interesting. He's wrecked face. Personality, he's NHL ready, like Jeff Carter. Not too. He's our scheme fit is great. He's a power forward. I mean, we've got stuff to trade. I could see. I don't want the 2-way forward. So Anaheim would be the only one that I would think might have some thoughts on it. Ovi, exactly 1,000 goals. That's amazing. I don't think that's breaking the record. Oh, and Stamkos actually does retire. Great career for Stammers as well. Ooh, and Phil Kessel, Eric Stahl. I don't think that's the record. I don't know. If anybody knows, I could look myself, but I don't think that's the record. Backstrom retires. Well, Ovi and Backstrom went out at the same time. So he assisted probably 800 of those 1,000 goals. Let's just say that. Wheeler, lovely career. Those are our 1,000-point guys. That is 8 players with 1,000 points. 8 players that have fairly good chance of getting into the Hockey Hall of Fame. Wow, both Giroux and Wheeler were on the Edmonton Oilers when they retired there. Crazy. I think Stammers is the only one that was on the team that he was actually with. No, never mind. Marchand, the Rat. Carlson, Burns. So they've lost both. Although Burns is on Buffalo, but so the San Jose got out of that contract though. 36, 84 years old, 84 overall. I would have thought that he would have sticked around for a little while longer, actually. Drew Doughty, really? 91 overall, and he calls it quits. His potential was still elite. That's crazy to me. I did not see that coming. All right, let's take a look at goalies. Any big goalies here? Marc-Andre Fleury, 41 years of age, finally calls it quits at 75 overall. Let's take a look at his full career stats. When did he go down? He played 22 games for San Jose last year. Wow, he was on Edmonton too. Interesting. Very interesting. He had a great stats for his last year in Edmonton there. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Rask was also on Edmonton. Good Lord, what was happening with the Edmonton there for a while? Dubnyk, Varlamov. Wow, Varlamov had almost 800 games played. That's pretty awesome. Varlamov had almost twice as long a career as Martin Jones. Where is that coming from? He must have regressed crazily. And then Hudobin, love to see it. And then that's basically it for these guys. None of these guys played too much. All right, let's get ourselves to the draft, guys. Sim to the draft. Let's see what we're going to get. Are you thinking about things? What's happening? Phil Kessel became a coach. Oh, Steven Stamkos became a coach. That's awesome. Are we missing out on anything here? Let's see. God, just be a little bit faster, game. Doesn't look like anything from Vancouver or the Utica Comets, so that's nice to see. Do I want to do any? I'm so late in. I just don't feel like doing the interviews. It just takes so long. And I think that if possible, it's Dallas that's the third. Okay. Well, I really don't think Pittsburgh or... So the only real thing I would want, let's just look at the draft class here. The only real thing I would want would be that power forward. This guy here. Outside of that, a bunch of two ways. We do have a power forward. See, here's where I probably should have done the scouting, right? 3-year ATA, and that's fairly accurate, so I'm not going to go for that anyway. We've got a sniper in the center here. I'm just thinking, do I want to move up at all then? I mean, I guess it's a good idea to give it a shot. We have the potential. I'm just as a heads up, I don't think this series is going to go on for too much longer. So, using the trade value that I have, I should probably go for it. So the question is, will they pick up? I mean, they're going to have basically the same amount of trade value. The 1-2 really doesn't have a lot. They don't want to get rid of it. And I could do the fine trade. You know what? Let's do fine trade. Let's see what these guys will say. What will they want me to give up? That is Nashville. I don't have a lot of time for Nashville here. Nashville Predators and picks. Fine trade. What will they... There are no trades found. They will not even try to give me a trade for that. Okay, well, let's see if Pittsburgh is... If that pick's even going to be on the board. Did they take him? No, they did not take him. That was a two-way forward. Let's just see what we can do for it. I'm not going to do the fine trade. I'm going to give him what I want to give. So Sterling is coming up. Here's all of our big guys. We'll absolutely throw this guy in the mix. Yes. And then draft pick. Yes. And then goalie. This guy. Let's see where that starts us at. Rejected. The pros doesn't successfully send more than one player to fit the same role. We consider taking... Oh, okay. So they don't like both of these guys. Okay, so we need more value. What about first later on? Let's try this. I highly doubt this is going to go anywhere. Trade rejected. I mean... This is becoming a little bit unrealistic, to be completely honest. A first from later on? Yeah, it's becoming too unrealistic. I'm just going to say, nope. Let's take a look at what... Well, you know what? Let's do fine trade. If they are willing to get rid of it for something, then they're willing to get rid of it for something. I just don't see them being willing. And I don't see us wanting anything that they have. So, they also have 19th. This pick, fine trade, there are no trades found. They won't get rid of it. So unless the Anaheim Ducks, unless they somehow don't pick him, and they did, 81 overall. Ugh, he would have been awesome. Depth forward. We don't need him. We do not need him. Let's just send him to our pick, and we'll pick whatever we have, all the way up at the 30th overall. I know I have all that value that I need to get rid of here, but I'm kind of just going to go with it. And there's absolutely nothing scouted here. Good Lord. I do have there's a gem here. I mean, it doesn't particularly matter. This is a two-way forward. Let's grab this medium 6 sniper here. He's a confirmed medium 6, 66 overall. Better than this. Better than a lot that we just saw, actually. So there you go. Send him to the next pick. Boston second. Sure. Oh, shoot. They wanted Boston second. God Lord. Okay, fine. Oh, well. Did not look closely at that, did I? All right, let's get this. You know what? This guy's a gem. We're going to grab this guy. And yes, I'm aware that there are... Yes, medium elite. Love to see it. And a gem. So let's pick to the next pick here. And I think I'm just going to pick off the board and go buy potential here now. Or pins, maybe. Let's take a look here. What do we got? We got a medium elite at 131. I'm going to grab you now. A goalie, medium elite. I believe we've probably missed out on one medium elite. But I'm kind of okay with that. All right, send to the next pick here. 2 in a row here, apparently. All right, we're going to continue to pick off the board here. What do we got for potential out there? We got a low elite, an Ehrhoff. And a bunch of these guys. Well, let's start with the low elites in. I think I'm going to get this Airhoff guy now, just to get him out of the way. Low elite, 51 overall. Nothing too crazy. We've got a potential low elite here for Bowenmeister. Great name. Going for the name. Probably a medium top 6. Low top 6. Oh well. All right, next pick here. Let's see what we got. Got a fringe starter and Mubus. I'm going to say no to you, my friend, and see what else we've got on the docket. Any top 6s just floating out here? Yes. Medium top 6, right wing. Wise. It was wise to pick you up, my friend. All right, let's get ourselves to the 5th round here. We have 2 picks here. Probably we definitely should not have taken that deal there. We got a low top 6 here. Let's grab you. I've pinned you actually to watch, and you became a low top 9. Oh well. I know I'm not taking too much time to look at all these things, but I just, I'm ready to get through here. We've got a 6'3" goalie with a potential to be a medium starter. I doubt he is, so let's see what else is out there. We've got a potential grinder here, actually. But he's going to go late in the later round, so I think I'll pick him up a little bit later. I do want him. It's nice to have some grinders around. Do I have any more pinned people? Yeah. Ooh, a low top 6. Oh, that guy's going a little later. Let's grab this Parsons guy. That makes sense. Fringe starter. Oh, well. It's a little bit of value. All right. 6th round. I think we should probably start going for those later guys now. So let's grab that pinned guy. Yep. Low top 6. Pretty awesome for our late round pick. And then 226. I think this is this is the second to last pick in the entire NHL. So there is this guy. Was a potential to be low elite. But there was a grinder, was there not? Yes, this grinder. I'm going to go for the grinder. Definitely going to be a bottom top 6 or something. But is a Shen. Yeah, bottom top 6. Bottom 6, sorry. Bottom 6 forward. But I'm not going to say no to a 60 overall medium bottom 6 grinder who's one of the Shen brothers. Maybe a son. All right, let's sim the rest of this draft and get ourselves out of here. Draft is now complete. Ooh, our first pick was an A. McGillney. What would be the chance of him being Alex? I did not take a quick look at all. All right, let's get ourselves straight to the re-sign phase. Man, the leg today. The leg. Re-sign phase. We have a few coaches. Let's re-sign some coaches. Kind of like my coach group at the moment, so I'm willing to say just come back. Let's give him as much money as we want. Wow, he wants $5 million. Let's see if he wants to come back for $6 million. Does this say if they want to come back or not? It says if they're happy, but it doesn't say if they want to come back. Interesting. All right, well, let's give this guy what he wants. That's fine. Oh, wait. I need to fire them, actually, which is interesting. I think I offered them the wrong roles. So you want AHL head coach, right? And that's what you are? AHL head coach? Okay. I offered him a role for something else, the goalie coach there, which was a bit of a problem. I was not looking and was not thinking. All right, let's give you $1 million. Get back to me in a few days. Well, we're going to have to hire a AHL associate and a goalie coach. So that's going to be something we have to do. We have a bunch of scouts that need to go back. You know what? I'm going to do this right now, and then I'll bring you guys back. Okay, everybody's been given a new contract, and we are heading into contracts. All right, let's see what we have, who we want to keep around, who we want to let go. Quinn Hughes is going to be up for a contract next year, and so is Bo Horvat. Okay, so those are going to be 2 relatively decent-sized contracts that are going to be dished out. Here's hoping Quinn Hughes and all these guys are also going to take a little bit of a deal. Mott on that contract is so beautiful. Okay, and we are down to these guys. Why not? I'm going to stick around. I'm going to hold you around. I think I'm going to let this Douglas go, though. We don't need you. So you can be released and then keep going down. We got Utanen, medium 7th D potential. I'm gonna release you. You two, medium top 6, lefty, low top. You are definitely gonna get a contract. This guy. You know what? You can have one too. Sure, go for it, dude. Absolutely. And continuing on down, this guy is a medium top 6. We got a huge amount of these guys. I'm just gonna release this guy. I don't need to have that many of them. You can also be released. We probably need to get a few more contracts. You can probably stick around. Yep, Keppinen, thank you for your service. Absolutely a medium top 4. Let's get you 22 overall. I'll give you a fairly lengthy contract to see where you get to. Medium top 4. He should do okay. You're out of here, dude. What are you doing? What are you even doing here? All right, and then we have some other guys. I think, so this is Alex McGillney. He's the guy that we got in the first round, I believe. Yeah. Sniper, where are you from? You're from Russia, so he can play in the AHL. I think we're going to need some players, so I'm going to grab both of these guys. I'm going to offer them contracts. Bring them in. Looks like $1 million is the new entry-level contract, and this guy I'll also bring in for his complete. Breiber, where did I get you? First round last year. Wow, you better get some growth there, dude. Anything else here that I'm willing to throw a contract at? Not particularly. All right, goalies. 3 medium elites there, guys. 3 medium elites. That's a lot of potential to throw around. Okay, so we need to. Why is? Oh, he's up there. I was like, what? Where is he? Where is he? Wallstead. He's a little bit demoralized, I think. Let's give low elite star guard. Really? Why did you move up to that? Interesting. Well, let's give him that, and I'll give Salos here one more contract. Keep that the ability to bring up Sargard and then have these two in the AHL has been amazing, and nobody else really here is showing any potential to be another backup in the AHL. So having our 3 down there, they've done really well for us down there. So leaving them as is probably a good idea. Well, let's advance a few days and see if that gets all cleaned up. I don't know what that means. Oh, but after mulling over, I accept. I just didn't read the last bit. All right, and this is probably going to be a bunch of coaches that are going to say yes here. Anybody else that are not coaches? Not coaches, sorry, these are scouts. Yep, Salo said yes, so did Keppinen. Easy, 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 easy. Oh, honor to join, honor to join. I think that was the majority of them. And then that's another scout, more scouts. Okay, great. Well, I think that is the majority of the people that need contracts. Let's just go see and make sure we don't have any contracts that are floating around that I care about. All expiring. No data at this time. No data at this time. We are good. Well, in that case, let's head up to the free agency and see what is on the market. See if there is anything out there that I care about. All right, let's also view contracts. How many contracts do I actually have? 44. Sounds about right. Let's do in the system. And I'm mostly concerned about defense here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we actually have 8 people. Oh, they can already get extensions there. So it's a little bit hefty. Oh, did Alex retire? And then we have way too many people up in the big leagues. 8 people up in the big leagues. So we have a lot of defense. I probably should have said no to 1 or 2 of them. Quinn Hughes is willing to look at an extension for 12 mil. We're going to look at that later, dude. And Montour, you're probably also looking at a decent one, isn't it? Yeah. We're going to look at you later as well, because I do not want to give that away. Jet Wu, what are you asking for? 6 mil? Yeah, no. And Carlo, 3.7. that one's not as bad. We're going to have to look into that in the next episode. We only have 7.5 mil in cap space, so we cannot go too crazy on all of these guys. We're going to have to see. Okay, well, on that note, let's take a quick look at free agency and then see where we're going from here. So, signing free agents. Who has made it into the market? Connor. Really? Two-way. Gosh darn it. Crosby, 38 overall, still at an 87. Top 6 potential. Love to see it. That would be horrendous. Not horrendous. That'd be awesome, sorry, to have him on the team for the last little while. That's basically, there's not a lot of big names up here, to be completely honest. Trouba, Ghost is here. Pacioretty in his later years. Yeah, obviously we don't need any of these people. Let's say if any big goalies hit the market. Blackwood, cool. Not bad. He wants 6 years at 29 years. I mean, that's basically what you would want, yeah. Ooh, Samsonov is, why are you not the big name? Why are you asking for less than Blackwood and Leonard? Interesting. He might be made mostly off some stat growth. Let's see if there's anybody that has popped up in potential here. Oh, he's a restricted free agent. I was like, is there a medium elite goalie here? That would be hilarious. What are they asking for? No picks required. Let's just see if that would be crazy if that happened. But I'm going to see if they take that. Because that would definitely be a great AHL goalie to have there. Okay, outside of that, I don't think we're going to be doing anything in the free agency. Let's end here, and we'll start the next season in the next episode. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm sorry that was a bit of a heartbreak. We almost got there, guys. So close. Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Not quite Game 7 that we had 2 seasons ago, but I feel good about next year. We're going to have some new faces in the lineup. We're going to have that new defenseman. Our forward core are going to continue to grow. I think we're going to wreck face in the next season. So look forward to that, and I'll see you guys then. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Bye.